Awesome. Sitting here with Philip White after his show. How did it go?
It's great, man. Great crowd, great town, great everything.
Now you said that you have performed up in Park City before?
I performed in Park City one time, and I travel all over the country, so it's really neat. It's 100 degrees in Nashville right now, so it's kind of perfect to be here this weekend. So.
It's wild how many people are coming up from Nashville.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm really proud to see these festivals taking off all over the country. Because we've started a bunch of them through the years, so it's really good to see one here in Park City.
Right. Now, has this one hooked you so far you'll come back?
Oh yeah, I'll definitely do that.
No reasons.
Yeah.
Awesome. I loved that last song.
Oh,
Tell us a little bit about the
Beer Goggles?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That I was a little intoxicated when I wrote that, and but it was one of those songs that Neil McCoy heard, and he's like, "Man, this song's great. I want to put it out as a single." And I'm like, "Really?" Because you spend all your time writing. I'm known more as a ballad writer, and had Song of the Years and those kind of things. So when something fun and just stupid gets recorded, it's kind of a shock, but it's always fun to play in front of a crowd. It's always fun to have fun.
Now you said a little bit you're gonna get you.
I was probably a lot. I'm just saying a little bit because I'm not sure who's gonna hear this.
Awesome. So did you grow up in Nashville?
I was born in Nashville. I grew up in North Alabama.
Okay.
A little town called Rogersville, Alabama, which is close to most shows.
Now, did you adopt that whole Nashville vibe of great music and take that with you out?
I learned a lot when I got to Nashville. My mentors, when I first started writing, there's a guy named Spooner Oldham and Donnie Fritz. Donnie just passed away this last week, but they were all R&B guys. They're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. A group of people called the Swampers down in most shows, so they played and wrote for Aretha Franklin and Bob Seger and Paul Simon and Percy Sledge and those guys. But that town had kind of dried up a little bit when I kind of got out of school, so I moved to Nashville because it was closer, But I've had the honor, I've been doing this 27 years now, so I've been able to work in LA and New York and London, so it's, I'm kind of splitting my time right now between most shows and Nashville because most shows, because of the documentaries, kind of took off. And so I'm just having fun.
Yeah. So who are you most excited to see?
This weekend, man, gosh, there's so many great ones. I'm excited to see my buddy Anders Osborne. He lives in New Orleans. We've written several songs together, but I haven't seen him in years. So he's a guitar playing, blues singing fool. So I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Now, have you ever jammed or played with the two others you performed with tonight?
You know what? I played one show with Earl, never played with Kyle.
Yeah.
So that's the cool thing about this. There's 40 or 50 of us, around Nashville, but we can get up on stage with any of them and share stories because what we deal with and what we go through is really similar. So
I see you have a drink there.
I do.
Is this your post-show drink?
This is my post-show drink, and I'm allowing myself to have one.
What is it?
Well, I had two on stage, so this is and that's early, man. We're in Park City, Utah, so I want to have fun tonight.
You trying High West?
Oh yeah, I love the High West.
Any questions? Yeah.
Just kind of curious about your backstory. How did you get into songwriting?
Well, my mentor, Spooner Oldham, had drove up to Nashville to do a recording session, and I met a publisher there. And anyway, he liked my stuff, so I moved there. And when I moved there, the first person I met there was Blake Shelton. And so Blake didn't have anything going on. I didn't have anything going on. In fact, my first round, like tonight, was me and Blake Shelton and Joe Nicholas. We all had mullets. We didn't make any money, and we didn't have a hit between the three of us. So, you know, a lot's changed like since then. But it's just, you know, I think a lot of us have similar backstories. We just all have these dreams to make a living making music, and it's just a lot of hard work and a lot of luck that goes into it. And so if you're blessed, you get to do it, and, you know.
And you're blessed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, what advice would you give to someone who's just trying to get into the industry?
You know what? I would say to keep doing it, because, you know, when I first started writing songs, I thought my mom liked them, you know, but when I got to Nashville, I realized I'm not that good. And then I had to realize, like, okay, the songs I'm writing, I'm competing with the best of the world. So then I had to really go to work and, like, you know, raise my bar. So it would be to never give up, but continue to raise your bar so your stuff competes with anybody in the world.
So where do you find that motivation to continue?
Man, I think a lot of it you're born with. It's like writing for me is more of a thing I have to do and less of the thing that I want to do. You know, it's like some people journal every morning. For me, it's like I write songs about what I'm feeling that day. You know, sometimes they're fun, sometimes they're heartbreakers, sometimes they're love songs. But you know, I make myself write every day.
So any upcoming EPs?
I've got an EP I got an album that's out now. It's on, you know, iTunes, all digital, you know, platforms. Got some downstairs this weekend, but you know, I'm stoked about it. This is my debut album that I put out. I got songs that I wrote on there with Jay Cohen, songs that, you know, I wrote by myself, and you know, I don't know, I'm playing all over the world right now. So it's like, it's funny, I moved to Nashville to be just a songwriter, and now, you know, like next week I'm leaving for Texas for 3 weeks, and then I'm in Ohio and Pennsylvania the next week, and Canada the week after that. It's like, it's insane, but it's all good, you know.
It's a dream.
We do it
It's a
for
dream.
love.
Yeah,
It's all.
absolutely.
Tell me questions.
Is there anywhere that you've been that you find you align with as you do in Nashville? Like, do you ever just roll into town and you're like, oh yeah, this is totally my kind of a place?
You know, what I've realized, it's funny growing up in North Alabama and not getting out of North Alabama much. And now after 27 years of doing it, I realize that people all over the world, there's not much difference. You know, everybody's working, trying to make a living. Everybody's dealing with heartbreak. Everybody's just dealing with real life. And it's like the accents are different. But it's funny, I was just in Alberta, Canada, and their accents are totally different, but their lives and the people there are so similar to the people in Alabama where I grew up. They're farmers and they're just hardworking people that, you know, I feel at home pretty much anywhere I go now, because it's like, after I got past the fact that people are people, it's like, I'm good. It's like, let's hang out. So it's like,
It's awesome. Gives you a sense of unity.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time. I appreciate you coming up and
Absolutely.
joining us.
Well, nice to meet you guys. And anything I do for you, let me know. Nice to meet you guys.